The crimson dust of Geonosis hung heavy in the air, a silent witness to a galaxy on the precipice. Chained and vulnerable in the arena, Obi-Wan Kenobi found himself not just facing execution, but an even more insidious threat, a revelation designed to shatter his very foundation. Count Dooku, with an unnerving calm, extended an offer, a desperate plea cloaked in a tempting truth. What if I told you that the Republic is now under the control of the Dark Lord of the Sith? Imagine that moment. Obi-Wan, a loyal servant of the Jedi Order and the Republic, suddenly confronted with the unthinkable. The Republic he had sworn to protect was already compromised, its fate manipulated by a shadowy figure. Dooku, once a revered Jedi Master, now a charismatic separatist leader, was painting a picture of betrayal from within, a conspiracy that dwarfed even the looming Clone Wars. For a fleeting instant, one must wonder, what if Obi-Wan had truly believed him enough to abandon his friends, his order, and the Republic he thought he knew? What if, in that critical crossroads, his unwavering loyalty had, for a moment, wavered? Had Obi-Wan chosen to join Dooku, the trajectory of the Clone Wars, and indeed the entire galaxy, would have been irrevocably altered. Envision this unlikely alliance. Count Dooku, a master strategist, a formidable duelist, and a political manipulator of immense skill, paired with Obi-Wan Kenobi, one of the most gifted Jedi Knights of his time. Obi-Wan, renowned for his tactical brilliance, his diplomatic prowess, and his unwavering dedication to justice, even if his understanding of what that justice entailed had been subtly twisted by Dooku's insidious influence. Their combined intellect and power would have formed a truly formidable force. Dooku, with his connections to the separatist movement and his intimate knowledge of Sidious's initial plans, would have had a critical advantage. Obi-Wan, on the other hand, would bring not only his exceptional combat abilities, but also his profound understanding of the Jedi Order and Republic military operations. He would understand how the Jedi thought, how they reacted, and how Palpatine might leverage the Republic's resources. Together, they could have mounted a genuine challenge to Darth Sidious's authority. Dooku's goal, after all, was never to lead the galaxy into chaos, but to depose the corrupt Republic and ultimately Sidious himself, and establish a new order under his own leadership. With Obi-Wan by his side, perhaps not fully embracing the dark side, but convinced of the necessity of Dooku's path to expose and destroy Sidious, their efforts could have been profoundly effective. Consider the potential sequence of events. Instead of leading the Republic's forces, Obi-Wan might have been instrumental in disrupting their supply lines or exposing Palpatine's machinations to a wider audience, but from an opposition standpoint. Their combined efforts might have led to the premature revelation of Palpatine's true identity, perhaps cornering him before his plans were fully solidified. A confrontation between Dooku, Obi-Wan, and Sidious would have been a cataclysmic event, unlike anything seen in the galaxy. Two powerful dark side users, one arguably the most skilled lightsaber duelist of his era, against the supreme master of the Sith, with Obi-Wan potentially acting as a wild card, using his light side understanding against Sidious's dark machinations. And what of Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan's closest friend and apprentice? Without Obi-Wan's constant guidance and presence within the Jedi Order, Anakin's already tumultuous path might have accelerated his descent into darkness. Or perhaps Obi-Wan, operating from Dooku's side, would have been uniquely positioned to try and save Anakin from Palpatine's grasp, revealing the true nature of the Sith Lord to his conflicted Padawan from a different, perhaps more convincing angle. It's a compelling thought. Obi-Wan and Dooku united against Sidious, potentially trying to bring Anakin into their fold, not to turn him to the dark side, but to liberate him from a greater evil. Yet, this fascinating what-if scenario underscores the profound strength of Obi-Wan Kenobi's character. In that moment on Geonosis, despite the compelling nature of Dooku's revelation, despite the seeds of doubt it must have planted in his mind about the Senate and its leaders, Obi-Wan's loyalty to the Jedi Order, to its ideals, and to the Republic he believed it still served, remained unwavering. He stood firm, refusing to succumb to Dooku's seductive manipulation, choosing instead to trust in his friends and his principles, even when facing an overwhelming enemy and a universe of uncertainty. His decision at that critical crossroads was a pivotal one that shaped the future of the galaxy. It demonstrated a core truth about Obi-Wan: his integrity, his steadfastness, and his profound belief in the light, even when the darkness seemed to be closing in from all sides. He chose the harder path, the path of continued loyalty and struggle within the system, rather than the seemingly easier, more direct route Dooku offered to dismantle it. It was a testament to his Jedi resolve, ensuring that while the Clone Wars would indeed be a tragic period, it would be fought with heroes like Obi-Wan Kenobi upholding the light, rather than potentially swayed by the very darkness they sought to fight. The Geonosis arena was not merely a battleground for clones and droids, it was a crucible for Obi-Wan Kenobi's soul. His unwavering choice there, in the face of such profound temptation, solidified his destiny and cemented his place as one of the true bastions of light in a galaxy teetering on the brink. What do you think? How would the galaxy have truly changed if Obi-Wan had joined Dooku on Geonosis? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the intriguing what-if scenarios of the Star Wars universe.